Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Hagstrom, as you know, the executive producer for All American Pro Wrestling Collision. We're taping this segment after the fact. I know we promised to bring you Davey Richards. Unfortunately, due to Sinclair Broadcasting, they pulled Davey Richards the day of the taping. And the reason why I'm coming to you is to, number one, apologize. I know there was not a whole lot that any of us at All American Pro Wrestling could do about this. There wasn't anything that Davey Richards could do about this. The product of this promo is the fact that Sinclair Broadcasting told Davey Richards he could not wrestle on All American Pro Wrestling Collision after we've checked for months that he was available and that he was available to do this show. One of the things that we pride ourselves on at All American Pro Wrestling is bringing the fans what they want, bringing the fans the great sport of pro wrestling, bringing fans the family-friendly entertainment that they have known for over 6 years. Unfortunately, we could not do that because of Sinclair Broadcasting. As you know, they purchased Ring of Honor a few months ago and are now beginning their sights on becoming national again on network television. Well, Sinclair Broadcasting, you made a poor business decision. You've been doing this not just to All American Pro Wrestling, but you've been doing this to companies throughout the United States. You've been pulling talent, day of shows, and not only does that make that promotion look bad, not only does All American Pro Wrestling look bad, but you're making yourselves look bad. They're turning into this parasitic, money-grubbing company that we've all come to hate. I mean, Ring of Honor has history of tradition. All American Pro Wrestling has history of tradition. They've got history of making the fans go home happy. They want to make people around this area enjoy pro wrestling again. Isn't that what the theme of this year has been? People are just tired of the same old thing. Well, I think we're starting to get a little sick and tired of the money-grubbing corporation. In 2006, Sinclair Broadcasting decided they were going to pull all of their Fox and My 49 shows because of why? Money. They wanted more money, and so they pulled shows. They almost didn't have the Super Bowl in our area because all they wanted was money. They're becoming an insect. They're becoming a virus on this area, and in fact, they're becoming a virus on pro wrestling itself. And it's time that people stand up for themselves. It's time that we don't cower behind and say, well, this is a major corporation. They're going to go ahead and do what they want and try to make themselves the best they can. I'm all about making every promotion the best they can. I want All American Pro Wrestling to be the best promotion in the United States, in the world. But I can only do so much. The people in the ring, the people behind the scenes can only do so much and take so much from a company that's going to suck the very essence out of professional wrestling and out of this business. Sinclair Broadcasting, I'm appalled at the fact that not only are you doing this to All American Pro Wrestling, but you're doing this to companies throughout the nation. And it's about time that somebody stands up and says, no, we're not going to take it. We're not going to lie back and let you run roughshod all over the United States and destroy this industry that we love so very much. Sinclair Broadcasting, shame on you. It's about time that you hold yourself in high regards to the practices of a good organization and have good business practices. The people that are losing in this are everybody. All American Pro Wrestling is losing in this deal. Ring of Honor is losing in this deal. Naturally, Sinclair Broadcasting is losing. But the most important thing are the fans. The fans are losing out. You're cheating the fans out of one of the most electric experiences that they could have. And it's about time that somebody stood up to you.
Good afternoon and welcome to All American Pro Wrestling Collision on this first weekend of November. I'm Kevin Huntsberger alongside my partner and AAPW executive producer Chris Hagstrom. We have a great show in store for you and we hope to get an update on AAPW champion Edmund Livewire McGuire after the vicious beating he took at the hands of Axe Allward. 3G Eric Wayne making his way to the ring now, and that third G stands for generation. He is a 3-generation star, and we welcome him here to All-American Pro Wrestling Collision.
You know, we've seen 3G Eric Wayne in action before, and you know, I'm not exactly sure why he's come out here today, but I guess we'll find out here in a second.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
You know, excuse me? I have the mic. You shut your mouth. Thank you. Shut your mouth, too. I'm glad you have a sign with your name on it. That is awesome, man. You should have brought an Eric Wayne sign. You look like an idiot. You see, I came out here because Davey Richards can't be here. And don't chant Davey Richards. Shut up. You see, it really doesn't matter that Davey's not here, and I'll tell each and every one of you why. Because I'm here. So learn to cheer me and not boo when I come out. Wrestling at its finest for a reason, and you see, when I found out Davey wasn't going to be here, I was just as upset as each and every one of you, because my daddy always told me, when you get the chance, you make a name for yourself. You take an opportunity, and when the ROH World Champion says he's going to wrestle, I couldn't, don't do that. I couldn't help but be here for all of you in Illinois and drive from Florida to show you who I am. But I don't know if Davey's scared and wouldn't show up, or Sinclair Broadcasting that owns ROH. Stop booing. Like I was trying to say, like I was trying to say, like I was trying to say, you know what? I'm not going to spend any more time out here. I'm going to be in the main event. Don't clap because I'm leaving. That's it. I'll be in the main event one way.
I think that's an Erica chant.
One way or another, I'll be in the main event. So I'll see each and every one of you later, and you'll find out exactly why I am a first-class, second-to-none, third-generation wrestling superstar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Wayne.
Eric Wayne not endearing himself to these fans, and well, we just heard it. Davey Richards is not going to be here this afternoon, but he's still going to be in the main event. Who's it going to be, Kevin?
We have no idea who Eric Wayne or Erica Wayne is going to be facing, as the fans here at Black Diamond Harley-Davidson have dubbed him this afternoon. Eric Wayne not happy.
He's in the main event, but who will he face? Plus a rematch from the first episode, Mike Masters will face off against one half of the AAPW Tag Team Champions Curly later this afternoon.
AAPW Collision is brought to you by Black Diamond Harley-Davidson, located on the Williamson County Parkway in Marion. For more information on their inventory, merchandise, and upcoming events, visit them online at blackdiamondhd.com. Come join the party.
And brought to you by Withers Broadcasting. They're your home for Saluki football on the air, 105.1 VZA, and on Saluki Row on game day with their tailgate party just 2 hours before kickoff. For tailgate tickets, locations, and information, visit mywithersradio.com.
And don't pay twice for the same home remodel or project. Call Rocky Comfort Builders and do it right the first time. Call 618-967-7236 or visit them online at rockycomfortbuilders.com. Rocky Comfort Builders, building green for more than 30 years. Mike Masters making his way out here this afternoon, and folks at Black Diamond Harley-Davidson not too impressed.
You know, we were in the commercial break and we were talking about some of the brand new AAPW merchandise, and Mike Masters came out and basically told these fans that, well, just because the fact that it's Halloween, he doesn't care who they are wearing ugly masks tonight.
Yeah, he's not one to endear himself with the fans, as he's going on and on with the folks here.
And you see there's some fans here,
X marks the spot.
They bought Mike Masters shirts, but then put X's through them. That is called dedicated hatred right there.
That's right. Mike Masters not too impressed with those new T-shirt designs, but he is impressed with himself apparently. Chorus of boos for Mike Masters as he poses on our turnbuckles here, on the ropes here, giving everybody a show, so to speak.
And introducing his opponent.
Uh-oh.
You wait until I'm ready for you to introduce anybody.
Oh, hang on
you
a
understand
second.
that?
That's not very nice. Bob Fester's a legend. I don't know what that was called for.
You all better start showing me some respect before I leave and you don't get the pleasure of seeing the masterpiece. I'll be coming after you later, boy. You know, I come out here for all you disgusting pigs to witness some greatness, and this is what I get? You guys are kind of like Halloween. Just disgusting. The whole holiday is a joke. People wearing masks, people going door to door eating my candy. If you poor people can pay for some candy, your little kid wouldn't be at my house. You know, and on Halloween night, you always get these weirdos walking around with their masks on, their mommy and daddies holding their hands dressing like cute bunnies. And then also, the Halloween night is when you find a bunch of tattooed freaks walking around.
Ladies and gentlemen, he hails from
Speaking of tattooed freaks.
Yeah, I think that's Curly's nickname.
32 pounds, Curly! He's accompanied to the ring by Curly Jr. and is one half of the AAPW Tag Team Champions.
Well, the epitome of tattooed freaks is Curly.
Absolutely. Do you think he'll take Curly Jr. trick-or-treating to Mike Masters' house this year after that little rundown on why he hates Halloween?
I don't think I'd want any of Mike Masters' Halloween candy, Kevin, to be honest with you. It might have some kind of, well, I don't know, I don't want to speculate what could be in it, but I certainly don't want to have any of it.
A scary attitude by Mike Masters, and Mike Masters has wrestled Curly before and come up on the losing end, so this will be a great rematch to see if Mike Masters can get his groove back against Curly, and Curly Jr., of course, in the corner of his dad.
You know, we've seen, like you already said, we've seen these two wrestle on the the first episode of AAPW Collision, and Curly came out on the winning end of that one. I'm sure Mike Masters looking for some retribution. It seems like this feud has been spilling over the past few weeks. It was in the Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Those two battled to the back, and they've kind of exchanged glances as passing by, and now again, Mike Masters, Curly too. We'll see what holds in store on this special Halloween edition of AAPW Collision.
And we mentioned earlier too, Curly, one half of the AAPW Tag Team Champions, along with Heath Hatton. This is singles competition, though. This feud kind of carrying over from before. And
he's biting him, Kevin. He's biting him.
Curly is definitely unorthodox for certain, and now showing him how he really feels about Mike Masters. Curly does here.
Hopefully there's no full moon out on Halloween.
And he wants the referee to check it, and referee Brad Smith saying no thanks, or I'm sorry, referee Scott Wolf saying no thanks, Brad Smith in the ring for this contest.
I'll tell you what, the fans are loud, and it is crazy here at AAPW Collision. And you know, this is the first time we're here in Black Diamond Harley-Davidson, going to be the home of AAPW Collision.
That's right. He may have called, and Mike Masters may have called Curly a tattooed freak, but the fans here love this tattooed freak.
And Masters is hot right now. I mean, he's letting the fans let Curly and Curly Jr. get underneath his skin.
Yeah, his temper, Mike Masters' temper, has been well documented here on All-American Pro Wrestling. We've seen his attitude. He seems to carry a chip on his shoulder for whatever reason, and partly because of the fans, but you can't let the fans completely dictate your attitude.
Not at all, Kevin. And you know, Curly his fun-loving attitude, his comic style has really helped him, and he's helped him gain the tag team titles as Curly Jr. runs right past us here. You got to watch out for that little guy. You think he's getting some candy.
That's right. Wants to get away from Mike Masters. I don't blame him at all. Curly Sr. telling his son to go into the crowd now and watch from a safe distance.
That's the best, especially when you got to deal with a guy who's a hothead like Mike Masters. You're better off staying on the other side of those steel guardrails.
Yeah, and we've talked about Mike Masters here in the past, and has lost to Curly, and he's been on a bit of a losing streak. Hopefully he can turn things around. Hopefully for him anyway, he can turn things around as the referee calls for the bell, and the crowd is chanting and cheering. And I see "We Love Curly" signs and "Curly Rock" signs in the crowd. So we encourage fans to do that, support their favorites, and bring their signs.
And this crowd is hot, Kevin. I mean, it is loud. It is very electric here at Black Diamond Harley-Davidson as Mike Masters, he thinks he's already gotten the upper hand on Curly, saying he's too smart.
Yeah, one move into this match. It's a little too early for that, Mike, but we'll see what you got here as Curly calls for a tie-up. And again, ducks out of the way and very cocky, very confident about it.
Shades of Andy Kaufman here with Mike Masters and his smarts and his brain power, as he likes to say. Andy Kaufman was notorious for that back in the South in the early 80s.
That's right, and he a third one. Now Curly has the eye gouge, and Mike Masters on his back as a body slam now. Big body slam with authority from Curly.
And Curly is rolling on all cylinders. Mike Masters has yet to get a win since AAPW debuted on television, Kevin.
Yeah, a losing streak that has carried on, and not anything that to be proud of for certain.
Ooh!
Masters should have perhaps picked a better opponent, or maybe Curly picked Masters here because of the rundown that Masters was giving earlier.
Well, watch out. You don't see this very often. The big man going to the top rope here, Kevin.
And that's why Mike Masters with the wherewithal to roll out of the way, and Curly now is hurt, that right elbow crashing down on the mat. And now a foot across the throat. That's a blatant chokehold, ref. Come on.
The ref, again, we've seen AAPW stars taking advantage of the referees and being out of position as a thunderous kick to the back.
Yeah, right to the small of the back. That definitely hurt Curly. You want to take the strength from the big man, though, and do things like that so he's not going to be able to pick him up and throw him around like Curly typically does with his opponents.
Well, I mean, you got to chop him down to size with the size advantage here. Mike Masters right about 200, Curly at 235. There's 35 pounds, and that came crashing down to the mat.
And he is, Mike Masters setting Curly up for another kick, this time to the rib cage. Curly is hurting for sure, and Mike Masters now climbing to that second rope, and a fist right to the forehead. Knuckle drop right into the forehead there. And Mike Masters working Curly over, continues to, and a nonchalant cover, a very cocky cover. You're not going to beat somebody of Curly's stature like that.
And again, Kevin, we see Brooklyn Bobby is just out here. I don't get why he's out here. He's obviously watching the match. As you see our camera right there is Mike Masters again with a big body slam. What is he doing out here, Kevin?
I have no idea. I did not see Brooklyn Bobby when we were getting ready earlier. He's just showed up, and he's here obviously observing these two men.
Well, I don't know why Brooklyn Bobby is here, but maybe we'll get some kind of answer or response, but right now we got to go back to the action in the ring.
Yeah, Brooklyn Bobby, by the way, a legendary manager here in our region of wrestling, but Curly taking advantage now.
Oh, beautiful maneuver by Curly, trying to get the tie back towards his side.
Yeah, Masters doing some underhanded stuff earlier. Curly regaining his abilities here and taking it back to Mike Masters as we get a double axe handle now, trying to beat Curly down.
I was trying to find a way, Kevin, to get a word with Brooklyn Bobby and why one of the best managers in the region is out here, but Curly falls out to the floor and.
Yeah, Bobby's not talking. He's not saying anything to either one of us. He hasn't even acknowledged us.
I've been trying to find somebody to get his attention here, but he's just not. He is not paying attention at all as Mike Masters now goes to the outside here. And again, folks, this is concrete with steel surrounding the ring. You've got to be careful here as Mike Masters gets set up here. What is he doing?
Oh, no. Oh!
Onto the concrete. The referee's up to a 7 count now.
And Mike Masters flexing and posing. Mike Masters breaks the count. Back out.
Oh, insulting the referee now.
And we saw it earlier. Mike Masters, though, he's been on a losing streak as of late, but he hates these tattooed freaks when it comes to Halloween. And you just don't get any more of its freak than Curly. But the fans love him. Mike Masters, though, is on a tear. And that chest has got to be lit up red.
Yeah, Mike Masters taking some pinted up aggression, hostility. Now he's got something from a fan here. It's a baby pacifier.
What is...
Oh, Curly fighting back, though. Got to get this match back into the ring. We're facing a double count out here.
Watch out, though. The referee, though. You've got to get him back in the ring, Curly.
And they are going right at it with each other. Now another eye gouge.
Oh. I'm not sure if that was legal, but the referee's giving plenty of leeway here in this match.
Referee definitely lax, and we've got a pacifier here now.
Always he's pacifying Mike Masters.
Maybe Masters can be a baby for Halloween this year. He's halfway there to a costume.
Oh, he's been crying like a baby the past few weeks. And again, Masters, though, able to turn the tides right out here in front of us.
And now he's rolling them back in. Finally, the action going back inside the ring, or at least for now it is, as Mike Masters climbing his way back in.
Give credit, though, to Brad Smithson for allowing this competition to continue.
Absolutely. We don't want to see a count out here. We want to see a clear-cut winner, and Mike Masters thinks he may be the man to have that clear-cut victory here.
Masters, though, and a nonchalant cover. He's got his arm on the rope. You can't pin somebody with your arm on the rope. And now, wait a minute, though. He had his foot on the rope, Kevin.
Brad Smith catching that. Good eye by Brad Smith, breaking up that count, refusing to finish the 3 count. Mike Masters has really pulled everything out, literally, and has had no chance here of beating Curly, at least in the early goings of this match.
He's thrown everything except the kitchen sink at him, Kevin, and it looks like it's working, though. He's got Curly down.
Got Curly down, but Curly is trying to dig down deep. He's kicking his feet. He's stomping here. The fans starting to chant for Curly once again, as they always do. And Masters breaks that sleeper hold and kicks him right in the back once again. We talked about taking that back away from the big man. A strong guy like Curly, if you can't pick him up, he's taken away one of his biggest weapons.
Throws him into the corner. Mike Masters gives Chase a beautiful splash in the corner. Has completely stopped all of Curly's offense.
Yeah, and a big woo as he did it as well. And he sends him into the other far corner, but Curly reverses.
Watch out, though. Curly trying to get some comeback going.
Uh-oh. Head of steam and ooh!
Smash into the corner. He's curling up, Kevin.
Curling up indeed, and now another reversal, this time by Masters, as he moves into a big boot right straight to the mush.
He just knocked him clear unconscious with that big boot.
Curly going back to the top rope. This did not work out last time, but Masters just took a big boot to the face.
Watch out, the big man to be on that top rope.
This time he hits him right in the heart.
1,
covers him.
2, 3, that's it.
And the losing streak continues here for Mike Masters on All-American Pro Wrestling Collision.
Your winner by pinfall, Curly!
Curly Jr. back in the ring too, showing Mike Masters what he thinks of his comments about his dad earlier, and all tattooed freaks, I suppose, in the words of Mike Masters, of course.
Well, the freaks reign supreme here on Halloween here at AAPW, and Mike Masters, he has lost 3 straight, and more than 3 though, but he has had a huge losing streak. And it doesn't seem like it's getting any better for Mike Masters.
It does not. He is defeated. He is down. He is upset and angry, and the pacifier now throwing it at the child in the arena here. And Mike Masters makes his way back to the dressing room as Curly and company posing in the ring, celebrating another hard-fought win.
Background. Let's see if he can apply it here in AAPW.
That's right, a handful of great wrestlers coming out of there, and we'll see if Shawn Santel is the latest one, as Shane Rich, cocky and confident, a big smile on his face as we got a collar and elbow tie up here, and pushing him right back into the corner does Shane Rich.
Ooh, a little slap to the face there, and welcome Shawn Santel to AAPW.
Absolutely, that is the stamp of approval, I guess, from Shane Rich, welcoming him here, welcoming the newcomer, Shawn Santel,
to All-American Pro Wrestling as we look for another lockup here.
You know, we're glad, once again, Kevin, this is the second time that we've been to the Black Diamond Harley-Davidson warehouse. We're excited to be here at Black Diamond, and of course, a big thanks to our sponsor, Gold's Gym, who is, you'll look around the ring, has brought a brand new ring apron, and watch out here, Shane Rich, a head full of steam, boom, right there on his back once again, bam, again, man. Shawn Santel is rolling, drop kick.
And Shane Rich taking the high road early on in this matchup, and he is clearly frustrated, and the fans love it. Golden Boy trying to give him some advice, trying to talk to him here.
And Shane Rich is mad. I don't even think he gave Shawn Santel the time of day when it came to preparation, and maybe he's getting mad at himself for that.
That's right. He was very cocky coming out to the ring, very cocky as he sat in the corner when Santel made his way down here to the ring. Now he slides back in and is ready to maybe regroup and get this match underway.
Serial thriller Shawn Santel. Serial thriller, we've talked about being a staple of AAPW as he goes for a lockup. Kevin, you were talking about the accolades that Shane Rich has.
That's right. Shane Rich is our longest reigning All-American Pro Wrestling champion and really kind of the cornerstone here of the company.
And, you know, since him and Edmund were the two top fan favorites, we've talked about this and documented as Shawn Santel hangs on to that headlock. Shane Rich trying to get past it. But we talked about how Shane and Edmund were the two top guys in AAPW. They were all the fans loved them. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, that heavyweight title took over the mindset of Shane Rich. As we have a reversal here, watch out! On his neck, on his back of his head. But Shane Rich has been a completely different person over the last year.
Yeah, kind of got that mean streak established now, and Golden Boy helping to groom that. And now we got a choke out here on the ropes right in front of the referee, blatant as the referee does make the count.
Oh, the referee has got to try to keep it. And Golden Boy again, right on the ringside. What is he doing? The referee's got to get some action here and keep some control.
Well, he's admonishing right now, Golden Boy. Shane Rich now taking advantage of Shawn Santel in the corner here.
Well, Scott Wolf has got to keep his eye. He's got a handful here, don't get me wrong, with the Golden Boy, and it's basically a 2-on-1 handicap match when you've got the Golden Boy and Shane Rich together.
That's right. Golden Boy stalking outside the ring as Santel now with a couple of punches and a knife chop. Another one right across the chest. And you can already see the redness and the welts growing on Shane Rich's chest.
Ooh! Did you see his head just ran right into that turnbuckle? Oh, man.
Shane knowing his way around the ring and taking advantage for sure.
Ooh, and right in the
clothesline.
Right into the corner, as you were saying, Kevin.
And Shawn Santel is down. 1, 2.
Ooh, only a 2 count. Man, I almost thought, I mean, that was a heck of a clothesline, Kevin, and not to mention the fact that Shawn Santel's face just ran right into the turnbuckle. I thought he might have had him.
That's right, Shawn Santel, as we've mentioned, a trained wrestler out of the House of Truth in Michigan. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Zach Gowen, the likes of those individuals coming out of that training school.
And he's got a submission maneuver here, does Shane Rich. As it looked like, I believe they call it the, well, that's a heck of a maneuver in itself.
Absolutely, he's trying to stretch him out there. Almost a modified camel clutch.
I think they call it the camel stretch, I believe, in this one.
Yeah, and he is going on that, working on that small of the lower back as well, stretching out the shoulders, the chin, the neck, and then stomping down on the back like that is not a very,
oh, man, a great reversal by Shawn Santel.
If Shane Rich wasn't a soprano before this, I think he might be.
And now Shawn Santel has got to regroup himself here, Kevin. He's got to try to get some offense going, as Shane Rich, though, was the first one to mount some offense again.
That's right, Shane Rich showing that he still has the fight as well. You don't climb the top of the mountain in All-American Pro Wrestling and not have some tricks up your sleeve. Shane Rich going for a clothesline, misses, high cross body block. We have another cover. Referee out of position.
2? Oh, only a 2 count.
That was extremely close.
That half second it took for the referee to get back in position, I think, is what cost Santel that 3 count.
That's right, as we get another whip in and a reversal here. Shane Rich
beautiful
gets a boot to the face.
Watch out, what is Chantel doing from the second rope? Drop kick, beautiful.
And we got a cover here, hook of the leg, 2 and, oh.
only 2 count. How big of a win would it be for Santel to defeat the former 3-time AAPW heavyweight champion and one of the cornerstones of AAPW, Shane Rich?
That would be quite a feather in the cap, especially this being the debut for Shawn Santel, pardon me. It's almost a tongue twister there as Shane Rich nails him with a hard clothesline. And Santel is out flat on his back here. Picking him back up.
Those, I tell you what, those clotheslines by Shane Rich are just unbelievable. It looks like Shane Rich setting up for a suplex, and with authority. He's been working on the small of the back that whole time, Kevin.
Yeah, absolutely. Going for a cocky almost cover here. Doesn't have his full body weight on him.
But he did hook the one leg.
That's
you got to give
true.
credit for that.
That is true. And now he's frustrated. He's pounding the mat once again.
And Shane Rich it looks like his demeanor's almost changed, Kevin. I mean, yeah, he was vicious before, but it looks like his whole facial expressions have changed.
Absolutely. He is yelling something, too, at Shawn Santel.
Oh, watch out here.
With a nice suplex.
Oh, there's one suplex,
and he's not letting go. He's not letting go.
Hang on, Shawn. 2. That's a second suplex.
Shane Rich trying to get away here, but he's almost dazed on his feet, trying to get to his feet anyway, trying to get to those ropes, and the third.
3.
And a bridge. 1, 2.
Oh, only a 2 count. Oh, I thought he had the bridge hooked, and I think, again, that small of the back is coming into play, Kevin.
Yeah. Shawn
couldn't hold it.
Shawn Santel could not hold him there, as he now is indicating he's going to climb that top rope.
Shawn Santel is ascending to the top rope. What can he do here?
Shane Rich not moving really a whole lot here either.
Into the line. Oh! Tried a diving headbutt, and Shane Rich moved right in the nick of time.
Shane Rich showing he is a true veteran here at All-American Pro Wrestling. Knows his way around the ring.
Watch out. What is he going to do here?
Airplane spin, fireman's carry. Where are we going here?
Watch out. And, oh,
no.
Great reversal by Santel. Oh, wait a minute, though. The roll through. 1, 2, and a kick out, though. And
Greg
what did
Anthony.
he do? He had something in his, again, he had something in his hand.
Referee, what are we doing here? You can't
1,
count this.
2,
You can't count this.
What is that?
Again, the schoolyard bullies pick up another win here.
It just out of nowhere, the Golden Boy had something in his right hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, the serial thriller, Shane Rich.
And again, you talk about these schoolyard bully tactics, and now just the trash talking by Shane Rich and the Golden Boy. Santel had this match won. Yeah. He had him in right position. I thought he had the 3 count, but then he had the 2. As we take a quick look back, let's take a quick look back at this replay here. He had the 2 count. Shane Rich powered out, and then boom! Again, Golden Boy for the second time in 2 weeks was able to knock out an opponent with some foreign object in his hand. And again, just deplorable, but these two find a way to win.
That's right. Shane Rich, the serial thriller, gets the big win here over the newcomer, Shawn Santel.
Folks, let's go backstage for an update on the AAPW Heavyweight Champion. Here's Sam Smith.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm joined now by Edmund Livewire McGuire. Now, Edmund, a few weeks ago you were attacked backstage by Axe Allworth. How are you feeling?
You know what? This is a rough game. When you have something like this hanging across your shoulder, it's all fair game.
Has your opinion changed at all?
Well, you know what? My opinion really hasn't changed all that much. But there's one thing that I want to say to Axe Allworth in response to his attack on me. You know, there's one thing you were out here talking about a few weeks ago. You said that you're a man in a man's sport. You disrespected me, calling me a boy in a man's sport. You disrespected Jay Spade, calling him a boy in a man's sport. But there's one thing I want to say. Axe Allworth, you prove how much of a man you were whenever you attacked me from behind. You know, I'm all man. This validates it. And if you want a piece of me, you know we've been around the bend for years now. All you had to do was just ask.
The following contest is your main event of the evening and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he hails from Pensacola, Florida, and weighs in at 214 pounds. You met him earlier this evening, 3G Eric West.
out here earlier, was supposed to face Davey Richards, but for some contractual obligations with Ring of Honor Wrestling and Sinclair Broadcasting, that match is not happening. We don't know who 3G is going to be facing, though, right now.
I have been asked to announce Mr. Wayne as the best wrestler Illinois has ever seen.
I think the crowd disagrees with you, Bob, and 3G.
Well, we don't. I mean, you said it's main event time. We don't know who he's facing, so I guess we just wait and find out.
As 3G Eric Wayne being checked out now by the official Brad Smith
And
here
his
in the
opponent,
ring.
Well, we know that music.
That music is very familiar to fans here in All-American Pro Wrestling.
Is it? Could it be? He's back.
Wow.
Jay Spade has returned to AAPW.
We have not seen him in
ladies
weeks.
and gentlemen, I think this is Jay Spade.
Jay Spade, as Bob Fester tried to get it. We haven't seen Jay Spade since he took that pile driver by Axe Allward back in September, and Jay Spade, I mean, he looks great. He looks like he's ready to go.
Yeah, not one but two pile drivers by the vicious Axe Allworth, the old school warrior. Jay Spade, though, is back with All-American Pro Wrestling, and we're glad to have him here.
Introducing at 150 pounds, Jay Spade.
Well, Jay Spade has a heck of an opportunity here, Kevin. I mean, when you talk about guys trying to step up and take it to the next level, this is his opportunity right here. Jay Spade has an opportunity to make himself and give himself a huge name by taking on the third-generation superstar 3G Eric Wayne.
That's right, 3G Eric Wayne, the grandson of the legendary Buddy Wayne and the son of Nightmare Ken Wayne. Quite a pedigree. And he's already telling them to leave.
And Jay Spade getting these fans to chant exactly what he thinks.
Yeah, we saw earlier in the show the fans here in Marion not a big fan of 3G Eric Wayne, despite his pedigree and his resume.
Well, these fans certainly letting them know what they think. But again, I can't stress this enough. This is a fantastic opportunity for Jay Spade stepping into the main event role here at AAPW as they're about ready to lock up.
Yeah, collar and elbow tie up here, and Jay Spade sent back to the corner here as 3G Eric Wayne trying to shift his way out of there and smack to the face, kind of showing him welcome back to AAPW.
Well, this is shades of the first time we saw Jay Spade in AAPW Collision. I mean, he got slapped right to the face, and 3G just telling him to kind of get out of the ring.
That's right, Eric Wayne. No slouch here. Neither is Jay Spade. Jay Spade trying to prove a point, prove that he belongs here, and he's in the main event here on All-American Pro Wrestling Collision as we have another collar and elbow tie-up.
What a maneuver, though. I mean, Jay Spade is getting him over. And now Jay Spade telling him to hit the bricks.
Jay Spade giving everything right back to 3G Eric Wayne, and I don't think Eric Wayne likes that too much.
Well, I tell you what, I'm not prepared for Jay Spade. I didn't know what to expect, so I mean, we're just going to call this by the seat of our pants.
And I'm glad to see him back. I'm glad to see it. Oh! Pile drivers had an effect on him. He's been gone for several weeks, but he is back, and he's better than ever looking.
Man, I mean, did you see that, though? I mean, the quickness of Jay Spade, he's certainly not lost a step.
No, absolutely not. Has those quick cat-like abilities here as he, I think, has taken 3G Eric Wayne off his game a little bit as well. We're not the only ones surprised by this appearance.
Well, again, I mean, Eric Wayne came today to expect to face Davey Richards. He had a completely different mindset going into this matchup, and now he's got Jay Spade, which is a completely different style of an athlete, and Jay is taking it to Eric Wayne right here.
That's right, so throwing those shoulders right into the midsection, and Eric still kind of trash-talking him, and needs to be paying attention as he's taken down quickly here, and is back on his feet, and reverses that one.
But Jay Spade, though, back up to his feet again, and he's trying to lock that arm.
Very quick, so quick here, and he's not letting go of that arm. A good move, but
But Eric Wayne knows his way around the ring here and gets his feet to the bottom rope.
Some great chain wrestling too, Kevin. I mean, these guys are very fast-paced.
Yeah, I think Eric Wayne is going to try to slow this one down, though, because they go too fast here. It'll obviously be in the advantage of Jay Spade.
Taking a quick breather as Eric Wayne's trying to gather himself and get his thoughts together on what is he going to do against Jay Spade.
The fans also getting into his head. The head of Eric Wayne, that is. He does not like the fans. He made that clear earlier, and they are chanting, and some of them calling him Erica even.
Our tie-up here.
Working on that wrist is Jay Spade now.
But again, Jay Spade gives up some size to Eric Wayne too.
He sure does. Oh, my!
But what he lacks in size, he has in speed, and right there, we see a beautiful Hurricane Rana, and Eric Wayne trying to regather himself, and again, Jay Spade is telling him to hit the bricks.
I don't think Eric Wayne appreciates that. Yes, there's a quick count there by Jay Spade. Good thing he's not wearing the stripes tonight.
Well, Jay Spade, as the trash talking continues.
And there's that Erica chant one more time. They are in his head for certain, and he may take his aggressions out, though, on Jay Spade. This may backfire. Let's see here. There's another tie-up. And Jay Spade sent to the corner here by 3G Eric Wayne. Separating. Not a clean break.
You know, we talked about Jay Spade being the underdog. Those chops right to the chest. Jay Spade has always been an underdog. His size has always kept him as an underdog. As right now, though, Jay Spade, certainly not seeming like an underdog. Drop kick. Eric Wayne gets back up. Another drop kick.
3 in a row here.
Jay Spade into 4 drop kicks. And Eric Wayne's got to get out of the ring because, man, Jay Spade is rolling on all cylinders here.
That's right. Eric Wayne taking a hike very wisely and a smack to the face. And that may have been all he needed to stall this a little bit and take advantage once again. He's taken down really quick.
Right in front of us, as you see that camera right planting Eric Wayne on the face.
Oh, gosh, that nearly broke him in half. Jay Spade wincing now.
In pain. Look at him. He's wincing in pain.
Right on the top of his shoulder, it looked like.
Jay Spade, he's got a lot of offense that he can do real quick, but it takes a couple big moves, and he's grounded. You got to ground Jay Spade.
That's right. Keep him off his feet. Keep him out of the air, so to speak. Keep him off those top ropes as he's just tossed like a rag doll now across the ring.
Man, and Jay Spade does not have a lot of body mass to try to absorb some of those blows, and again, you see just the pain on the face, and you wonder, did he come back too early, Kevin?
Yeah.
Did he come back too early?
150 pounds. He's trying to compete with somebody like Eric Wayne, who is showing him now how it's done, so to speak, in the ring.
Third-generation superstar Eric Wayne.
Absolutely. Has quite the pedigree as he's now stalking Jay Spade as Jay is trying to fight and mount some kind of offense here, and he's back up on his feet now. Taking it to 3G.
I mean, Jay Spade it looks like he's on spaghetti legs too, Kevin.
Yeah, he's trying to recuperate and trying to recover. May have gotten back up a little bit quick. May want to take a breather outside of the ring if he can make it out there. But Eric Wayne kind of slowing things down too as well here.
I think the first pinfall we've seen, only a 2 count. First pinfall of the main event here on AAPW Collision on this Halloween Collision.
That's right. As there's a nice uppercut. Jay Spade mounting a comeback or trying to. The fans clearly behind him, cheering for him.
There's the reversal. Watch out. Looks like Jay Spade tried to reverse it, but his might have slipped right through the fingers of Eric Wayne.
Absolutely. These guys get in the ring, start working up a sweat. It's hard to hold on to each other.
And it's really warm in here, too. Oh! Man, tried another Hurricane Rana, but just flatlined him as a power bomb.
That's the experience of Eric Wayne coming into place here. 3 generations. A 2 count, though, that time around.
You know, again, Eric Wayne is a third-generation superstar. We've talked about this. He's got the experience. He's grown up in the sport. It's going to be very tough to beat somebody technically when you basically had your entire life inside a wrestling ring.
Yeah, wrestling is in his blood. He bleeds wrestling as he gives a couple of stiff kicks there, and a knee right to the side of the head of Jay Spade, and Jay Spade is definitely hurting right now.
Maybe Jay Spade, maybe he wasn't ready for main event, Kevin. I mean, 3G is a guy that you don't want to mess with, and when it's the main event, when you're under those lights, the pressure gets to you.
Yeah, a lot of pressure to perform in AAPW anyway. Throw in the main event here on Collision, and there's a collision of the fist in the face, and Eric almost enjoying it looks like, as we go for a suplex.
Another suplex here.
Slingshot and then just planted, almost like a lawn dart, into the middle of the ring.
Man, Jay Spade had a great offense. 2 count. No, 3. I was trying to say that, you know, Jay Spade came back from that neck injury, the two pile drivers, and maybe he should have found himself an easier opponent.
Yeah, Eric Wayne is a tough guy for certain, and he's working now on that head and shoulder area now that absorbed a lot of the punishment and pain from that pile driver several weeks ago here on Collision.
Eric Wayne's just toying with him now. I mean, it looks like he can put him away at any time.
Almost wonder, though, if he's giving him too much time to breathe, giving him too much of a chance to get away.
Oh, man, and he was just, it looked like he had his face just kind of burning on that rope. And now again, Eric Wayne just raking the eyes. Look at his fingers like right in his right eye.
Using the ring to his advantage. That is what a third-generation star does. Knows that ring inside and out and uses it as a weapon as well as an ally.
Eric Wayne, though, he's starting to jaw at the fans, and I'm not sure if that's a smart thing, is taking your eye off of Jay Spade. You've got the guy down. You've got to put him away here.
Another cover, and this time he does hook the leg and full body weight on top of Jay Spade. As he slams that arm and elbow wrist back.
In anger, I think.
Yeah, I think he's a little frustrated with the lack of a 3 count here by referee Brad Smith.
Brad Smithson, your senior official here. And he's just giving Jay Spade time to recuperate. I don't know what's going through his mind. Maybe he's just that cocky, Kevin.
Very cocky, taunting Jay Spade here. Clearly he is the bigger man here and is letting Jay Spade know that as they go back and forth. Once again, Jay Spade on his feet, but I don't know for how long. As he's sent into the ropes once again.
Oh, wait a minute, though. Watch out here. Jay Spade trying to do some kind of comeback, and he just slammed him. Oh, I think his head just bounced off that canvas again, Kevin.
That's right. Jay Spade going once again here for another slam.
Backbreaker. I think Eric Wayne's just toying with him now, Kevin.
Absolutely.
I know we were expecting to see Davey Richards and 3G Eric Wayne today, but I mean, give credit to Jay Spade trying to step up, trying to get into the ring and hang with the big dogs, but I just don't think this is his day today.
Well, that's what All-American Pro Wrestling is all about, showing that heart, showing that spirit, showing that motivation and drive, because Jay Spade knows that staying in the back and watching all these guys in the ring is not going to take him up the ladder in title contention at some point here in All-American Pro. As
oh, man, did you see that? It looked like he just right and left foot just together. Oh, man, it just knocked him right out.
And he's jawing with the crowd once again as he's pulling Jay Spade now outside of the ring. This could be a much more dangerous situation for Jay Spade once again as 3G.
Oh, man.
Onto the apron here.
Oh, almost close to that turnbuckle. I'm not even sure if his leg actually hit that turnbuckle.
And we're on that hard concrete floor here at Black Diamond Harley-Davidson. No give, no pad, no nothing as he's thrown into the,
watch out.
Over the barricade, and the fans need to get out of the way here.
Oh, we need to get some security over there to help him out. I mean, what are they doing?
We're going to try to stay with this action as we are clearly not inside the ring. We've moved action to the outside as Jay Spade now wincing in pain as he was tossed over. Oh, no.
Oh, man, you better watch out when he says.
For no reason.
What? Oh, man.
Get out of the.
What are you doing? What is he doing here? Watch back over the. Oh, jeez.
What is going on here? The referee needs to take some control here.
We've got to get some control here. I mean, when a Finally, I got a count going here. Jay Spade just looks battered and bruised.
Jay Spade thrown over the barricade, then thrown back over the barricade, and taking the punishment from Eric Wayne is Eric Wayne standing over him now, taunting him, and Jay Spade back on his feet. But taken right throat first over that barrier and punched right in the side of the face.
He came right across that. Did Eric Wayne, and I don't know what we've got here. Watch out! Oh! His shoulders hit the corner there, Kevin. Hit the turnbuckle pad.
Eric Wayne now in pain. As this is, where is Jay Spade going? He's apparently leaving the ringside area.
Where's Spade going?
He's going up to the second level here at Black Diamond Harley-Davidson.
No.
We are in the warehouse.
I mean, where is he? Oh, no, there he is. What is he doing? No.
Wait a minute.
You can't do this, Jay. Come on, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, Jay. Don't do it.
He is on
Don't
top
do it.
here.
No. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
High cross body block, and both men hurting now. Both men down, and there is no padding there. There is nothing but concrete floor here. Both men taken out.
Oh, my good. Did you see that? The high cross body, that had to be at least 12, 15 feet in the air.
Wow, Jay Spade putting his body on the line, taking 3G Eric Wayne out, and now he's making his way back into the ring here.
And looks like the referee, though, is, Jay Spade is in the ring, but the referee stopped the count. I mean, the referee's having so much leeway.
Absolutely a lot of leeway here. Both men, I'm surprised they're back on their feet. That was quite honestly a very impressive spot.
Watch out here, though. Hurricane Rana by Jay Spade. And he's starting to roll here, folks. Another Hurricane Rana.
Wow, it's as if the pain has subsided and is motivated. Been a motivator here as 3G is down. 1, 2.
Oh, only a 2 count.
A David and Goliath matchup here as the little man goes once again.
He rolls him through.
Victory roll.
1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count.
3G Eric Wayne, several near falls here on him as we go for another. Whoa! And Eric Wayne puts the brakes on that instantly.
I thought Jay Spade finally had him there, Kevin, but man, what a great reversal by the third-generation star, Eric Wayne.
That's right. That momentum came to a quick end for Jay Spade as he is trying now to recombobulate himself here as Eric Wayne now going to the top rope with Jay Spade, or at least Jay Spade is planted on the top rope. These guys, another vicious chop.
These guys have taken so much punishment. Excuse me, Kevin, but these guys have had so much punishment. I don't know how they're still standing.
Absolutely, and wobbly knees here. Eric Wayne falls off the ropes. Jay Spade going up again.
Second rope. Oh, he caught him.
Oh, no.
Man.
Oh, no.
Watch out. Oh! That's it. That's got to be all she wrote here. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Eric Wayne with the big win here, but Jay Spade, he got in there and he showed us that he can hang with the big boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, 3G Eric Wayne.
Wow. I mean, that was one heck of a contest, Kevin. I mean, Jay Spade threw every single thing he could at Eric Wayne, including, we'll take a look right here, as he launched himself 15 feet in the air off the second level here. Black Diamond comes crashing through Eric Wayne, and we'll take another look here as you see the slow motion, just Jay Spade getting incredible hang time.
Call the airport, air traffic control for that, but we're back into the ring here, and 3G is not finished with Jay Spade.
What does he got here? Oh, wait a minute! Well, it looked like he reversed it.
A DDT high up in the air there as Jay Spade now seems a little surprised as he looks to go outside the ring. Is he leaving or is he?
I mean, this match is over, but he wants to try to keep the fans happy here as Eric Wayne is out. Jay Spade at the top rope.
What's going to happen here, folks?
I don't know. Watch out! Oh! Unbelievable!
And 3G Eric Wayne will not forget this contest. I can guarantee you he won't forget who the heck Jay Spade is, as the fans here at Black Diamond Harley-Davidson won't either.
Jay Spade with an unbelievable, that was unbelievable, Kevin. That was a senton bomb. What a maneuver.
What a great comeback by Jay Spade, showing me, and I think everyone else here, that he has the heart of a fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time, but join us again for AAPW Collision on Saturday, November 19th, starting at noon. From all of us here at AAPW, have a great day.